I love the way my faith has grown.
The sense of family.
It's like a small community.
Working together.
It's a very vibrant culture.
We love it. It's home.
Catholic influence in the North Omaha area dates to the early 20th century. The two parishes of Blessed Sacrament and St. Philip Neri have forged a long, faith-filled presence along the North 30th Street corridor. On April 8, 1904, the True Voice reported the Catholics of Florence, then a town north of Omaha, to erect a church at a cost of $1,500 on donated land. Many of the early parishioners mortgaged their properties to help fund the building. On Sunday, October 2nd, this aspiration was complete, and the new church, St. Philip Neri, the patron saint of joy, was officially dedicated. The first pastor was Father Michael Barrett, who lived not in a rectory, but in the church sacristy. The first Holy Mass at Blessed Sacrament was celebrated in October 1919 by Father Jeremiah Hardy, with a congregation of about 15 families. Both parishes have been led by an unbroken line of dedicated and faithful pastors and nuns who taught our children. Father Burke became known as St. Phil's Builder, as the parish population more than quadrupled by the 1950s. Our current church and rectory were built and dedicated in 1953. Less than 5 years later, parishioners' focus was on building a new school. Blessed Sacrament, too, shared the same mission of providing a quality Catholic education for our youth with the construction of a new school and convent. In June 1972, Father Edgar J. Wertman became the 8th pastor of Blessed Sacrament Parish. Over his 35 years of servant leadership and faith-filled witness, he inspired many to become more active in parish life. He loved working with each child to become a better person and loved teaching religion to all students. In 2014, Blessed Sacrament and St. Philip Neri came together to form a new parish family. Our collective legacy of deep roots in North Omaha, with generations of the same family membership, continues to this day. Since our beginning, God has gifted our parish with strong spiritual leadership who have allowed us to grow stronger in our own faith. In the sacraments, we get to know God and His love for us. Our parish has had countless baptisms, first communions, confirmations, reconciliation services, marriages, and even parishioners who have answered God's call to the holy orders. The sense of family, of belonging, that so many of our parishioners feel is one of the greatest gifts we can share with others. Just as Jesus invites us to know Him, we must in turn share this love with others.
What I love about this parish is the sense of family.
Everybody is saying it's family, but it is family. There's a warmth. When I come through those doors, I feel a warmth wrap around me.
It's like a small community. It's like a family to us. It's probably what we would consider a home.
I think it's also a smaller community than some of the other bigger churches, and so you're needed here.
I think as you see it, and once you get involved and you start seeing how many different families are involved, it makes you want to be involved as well, and do your share and do your part. And so when people see that, and then you get a lot of families like that and they come together, it makes it more successful.
I love the blend of lots of older families who are generational here and young families that just want to live in a nice community. And so I love the people, totally love Father Mario.
His father's very personable. He's fun.
I think that's what our parish needs, somebody that's going to go out and be a shepherd to the sheep, like the Pope says, to have the smell of the sheep on you. And I think he's very active doing that.
Within our vast parish boundary, the largest in the Archdiocese of Omaha, resides a wonderful diversity of people united by a common belief. It is our desire to honor and recognize the sacrifices of the clergy and parish families who have built and preserved our parish. It is with an eye to the future and with God's guidance that we will continue to author our next chapter for the generations that follow. St. Philip Neri-Blessed Sacrament is growing together in our faith, in our family, in our future.
It's a community of faith. And I think that's the beauty of the parish. You'll see people who have been in this parish for a long time. They are the ones who have passed their faith, have passed faith to their children, and then now to their children's children. One of our parishioners once had mentioned is, when they came here, they just received somebody else's generosity. Somebody has built this parish. And so people are seeing that now it's their turn to make sure there are things available for the future generation. And I think everybody is working towards it. And so the younger people love the wisdom of the older people. The older people are energized with the younger families and children. And so I think that's a really beautiful thing. And we want to keep it that way.